Okay, Scorpios, you know I rarely do this, but this reading today, I actually got scared for a moment. I was like, I am scared because you know how all tarot, of course, is magical, it's magic, it's, you know, esoterics, whatever. But there are moments when you do readings sometimes when you truly like, it's like you're in a movie. And this reading was exactly like that. So when you go to the extended, even if you don't go to the extended, I feel like for a lot of you, if you resonate with this, you're not gonna regret it, basically, because what I've seen here, and it has to do with soul contract, it has to do with you and this person choosing each other. The way the cards came out, I was just mind blown. Like, I did not expect to see this. You both choosing each other before you even came to this world to experience this connection that nothing can stop because you are meant to be. And yeah, anyway, that's what I wanted to say. You know, I rarely do these intros, but I just had to because I was just mind blown myself. Anyway, guys, let's do your reading. Hi, Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a little bonus reading, and again I just want to say that not every readings might necessarily be for you. Like this one in particular is a little bit of a darker theme. I mean, I don't know what's gonna come out in this reading yet, but I just got this, it's called Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. It's like a little darker, to be honest, but I'm into it. It's like very gothic inspired by stories connected, you know, with like Edgar Allan Poe, who was a writer. I think he was from Boston, Massachusetts, but we'll see. And this is going to be a reading with this deck. Watch this if you are Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you're into darker themes, because this is gothic, we're going to use this deck. Possibly use my other favorite deck is also, what's it called? Tarot de la Nuit. I lately, I don't know, maybe South Node and Scorpio influence or whatever. I lately been very much into darker themes. And we're going to use, of course, as always, right away to clarify. Anyway, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, also Venus. Let's take a look. What does this interesting deck holds for us? We just had the new moon. So I'm just recording this right around the new moon. Let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What do we have? And again, we reopened bookings in my shop. So previously there were unavailable readings, private readings. Everything is available now. There are course packages as well, different things. And of course, you can always stream my tarot class. I think you can stream it. I forgot exactly how much it is currently, but check it out. Everything's going to be in the description. Let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh my god, Page of Pentacles. Look at this. In this deck particular, once again, it is a little bit different. Here we see, you know, it's almost like the Magician. So you've been brewing something's been brewing. You might have been manifesting something, you might have been recently becoming a little bit more secretive, where you have your own stuff going on. No one knows this. And I think especially because, I don't know when you're watching this, but especially if you're watching this around March and April, there is going to be a Saturn-Mars conjunction for Scorpios. Is going to be in the 4th house. So there could be some developments, yes, in your home and family, but it's also 4th house is just like 8th and 12th. These are the 3 houses in astrology where things are hidden, things are not easily seen. So 4th house is the very bottom of your chart. The 8th house, the invisible house, because from ascendant, especially with Scorpio ascendant, you cannot really see the 8th house. And 12th, of course, is right before your ascendant if you're Scorpio rising. But again, same applies because we have secondary charts for Sun, Moon, and for every planet we can make a chart. For every house we can make its own chart as well. Not to get confused with astrology, but basically there is something very hidden, something you're working on, I feel like, behind the scenes. Ooh, look at this. Page of Pentacles. I was gonna say 4 of Swords. Page of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. For a lot of you guys, this could be a beginning of a romance, a relationship, something that's quite serious actually. With a Page of Pentacles has a lot of potential, but has a little bit more of a secretive theme. Now, again, it doesn't mean that it's some kind of love affair, like, because I think one time I did a Scorpio, or was it Scorpio Pisces reading, like long time ago, 2 years ago or something. And oh my God, oh boy, back in the day I had comments open on my channel. People were like, there's no secret affair. I will not be in a secret affair. And I'm like, dude, like take it easy, you know, like it doesn't mean anyone, you know, cheating on anyone. It just means like sometimes, even because maybe like we've been manifesting this for so long, we really want to keep this relationship private because we know that we have haters, yes, right? We have people from our past. Our ex is still stalking us. Oh boy. And for Scorpios, I don't know how you ladies are doing this, but I personally had this experience where there would be some people who would tell me stuff like, oh, I've been manifesting you, you're my soulmate. And I'm like looking at this person and they're like just so creepy. It's just so creepy. Like, you know, someone tells you this, like, you know, so I just really feel that there is a relationship where you both really do like each other, but you are choosing to keep it more private. You see here, we see these two people, they are meeting in the dark. Maybe in the dark, maybe you're meeting somebody at a party or a masquerade. It could be for some of you. Maybe there is just something where both of you want to be very careful how you approach this relationship, because it is an important one, I feel like here. But like you are sharing cups with each other, but it's like, you're like, you see how there's nobody else, right, in this street, wherever they are. You're careful here because you just want to protect this, I feel like. Also, for some of you, you might be meeting a person with whom you have that instant connection. However, unlike previously, you know, when you met somebody and you just wanted to share everything with them right away, tell them everything about you right away, I feel like you both are taking things step by step. You know, they are here fully clothed, wearing this eye mask, where you're taking things step by step. You're not rushing to really, both of you, reveal who you are. And this is not a bad thing here. This is more like we're really taking this seriously. Let's not jump right away into bad. Let's not like right away do trauma bond. Let's recognize each other's worth. Let's respect each other, and let's see where this could go. Beautiful. Look at this Ace of Wands. I feel like there's been a person in your life, and this is again, it could be something new, someone new, who's been writing and writing and writing. I don't know who they are. Maybe they are a writer. Maybe they've been writing you love stories. Maybe you've been their muse of some sort. Maybe I feel like a person likes to write. They're a little bit. I feel like they're a little bit of an introvert. They like to stay by themselves. They like to read books. They have a lot of different ideas about just different things. We see here just different you know, different journals open. You could be this way too. I also feel like some of you are having a thought that, oh my God, I wish I met you in college. I wish you, I don't know, maybe for some of you, I wish I met you in high school, like a high school sweetheart energy. But there is that energy where you just wish you knew this person all your life, because you, I feel like for a lot of you, you are exactly like each other. Like you are very similar with this person. I also feel for a lot of you Scorpios, in the months of April, there's going to be a relationship, a connection. Maybe you meet a new person, maybe somebody you already knew, you already know, who will really inspire you to do something creative. For some of you have a talent in writing. For some of you have a talent in some kind of, it's artistic is what I feel. And it's going to really like light that spark in you. Again, it makes a lot of sense. Jupiter-Neptune conjunction for Scorpios, whether you're rising sun and moon, it's happening in the 5th house from your sun, rising, or moon. So it's important for all of you. But it's basically going to be this connection that really sparks your passion. Basically, for those of you who feel like you've lost your spark, you're going to be reconnecting to a more creative side of yours again. Let's see what next. Ooh, look at, my God, look at this 9 of Cups. And for a lot of you, it's going to be a wish fulfillment. Like literally what you've been wishing. And it's like, it's interesting because in this, again, this is a more of a darker deck, if you will. Here she's standing, you know, all these cups have skulls on them, very Scorpio. It's almost like, you know what it is? This is crazy. I love reading this deck. I've been, you know, like I wasn't planning to do a reading today, but I was just like, oh my God, I cannot wait to use this deck. So I was like, let's do it. But basically with this deck, you see how there's skulls on each of these cups, and there are also flowers coming out from each of these cups. I feel like where you're gonna come, what you're gonna come kind of like to, what you're gonna come to in the months of April is basically you understanding how all this, your ex, all your past lovers, past experiences, whatever they are, they had to end. They had to, like, we have here on each cup this death right here, skull. They had to end. They had to go through inevitable ending because you were meant to grow. Like, you see how there's these flowers growing, blooming. You are almost grateful, not almost, I actually feel like in the months of April you will be, and I don't know, we weren't planning to make this April reading, but I guess it is April. Yeah, because I just channeled it as an April. In the month of April, especially, I feel like, but you will feel this energy already in March even. In the months of April, you will be grateful for all the things that didn't work out before. It's like you will literally be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that guy or that girl I thought was my soulmate. I'm so grateful that it all ended. I'm so grateful it didn't work out. Because you will see how right now, you see how right she's holding these 2 cups in her 2 hands, and there is this other 7 cups here. So you understand that all these other options, 7 cups, all these other people you met, it's so good that, you know, yes, they are here, you know, on the floor, your history, maybe some inspiration you had from it, maybe some lessons, but it is the 7 cups that are here now, while the 2 you're holding in your hands. This is so beautiful. Wow, I love this deck. Fantastic. Let's see what's next. 8 of Swords. There are people who I feel like, I see for some of you, there's going to be you getting engaged to someone possibly soon. It's also possibly that the new person you're meeting now, you're going to get engaged with them. And I just feel like people who were feeling stuck before in your life, like, you know, that soulmate of yours who felt so scared to communicate or to come towards you. With the 8 of Swords card here, they're going to be left in the past. It's like there is this ending. You know, there is this like, hold on, sorry, I'm gonna zoom out. There is this like ending where people who are staying in the past are just staying in the past. So you are not really revisiting anything from the past. Once again, it's for people who I'm channeling this right now. The past is gonna stay in the past, nothing else. We have here the Empress, because for a lot of you, the lessons that you've learned here made you become who you currently are. It's almost like, you know, here we have, of course, this Empress, sort of like mother standing with her daughter. It could be, of course, you might have a daughter if you're older, or it might be also you, your own mother, something about healing the connection with your own mother or with your daughter if you have kids. But really, to me, these 2 people here are not even so much a mother and a daughter, but your current version of you, who you are today, and the younger version of who you are today. I feel like you are looking back at who you used to be and holding that younger version of you that didn't know the lessons that you know yet, that didn't realize, you know, what life is preparing for you. And there is some major healing happening on metaphysical, but also on spiritual and spiritual physical level as well. Like, it's not just metaphysical, it's not just spiritual, but it's something you will physically feel, where that version of you that existed before, that younger version of you, the child version of you, the teenager, early 20s, whatever, 20s, 30s, whatever age you are, like the previously younger version of you, is going to receive that spiritual support, and it's going to create a very different, almost like there's going to be a jump in a reality you're experiencing. Like, if you're familiar, right, with the concepts of time as non-linear, timelines, manifestation and stuff like that, your life is where it is, but there's always like a jump, you know, like available to a different type of reality, right? And I feel like for you, because you're healing something with this past version of yourself, it's going to be here. Of course, here as well, it's underneath the 2 of Cups. Maybe when you were a child or when you were younger, you've experienced a traumatic event of some sort. It could be even just heartbreak. You know, sort of like up on the hill, something like, what is it, the Swedish House Mafia song, something first lake, I had my first heartbreak, something like that. I don't remember the lyric, but like whatever that heartbreak maybe that sort of changed you and like sort of created that repeating trauma, I feel like you're healing this and you're manifesting this loving connection over here, rewriting your story Maybe some of you also will look back at the previous experiences you had and choose to rewrite them. And then we have here the Page of Cups. Look at this. So again, and it's interesting, like this is so crazy. Look at this. We have the Ace of Wands, right, where we have all these journals, and then we have this Page of Cups where in one hand she's holding sort of like a scroll or like a parchment or something. In another hand she's holding cup. I feel like literally for some of you, I'm also seeing some of you like from Brooklyn, I don't know, Williamsburg, something. But like I see for a lot of you, there is going to be amazing work you will be doing right now. Creativity is going to be through the roof. For a lot of you, this is going to be the moment where you will step into the reason why you came into this world, who you were meant to be. What you will always wanted to do is going to be available for you, I feel like, this month. And for a lot of you, this has to do with creativity, you writing some kind of story or rewriting at least your own psychologically, which brings you this new love. And look at this next card, King of Wands. I feel like there is a passionate new connection manifesting. Again, it doesn't have to be like new person. For a lot of you, like when I say new, all I mean is that it's not something that's been dragging and whatever, you know. Even if you had, let's say, a little issue with new person, we can always have some issue, but I'm just getting somebody's gonna rush into your life with the King of Wands. In this deck, the king almost looks kind of like the knight, but he has a crown on. But I just get that it's like your wish fulfillment for a relationship is gonna be there. You will be pursued, you will be loved, you will be, and we had this was this theme in your other readings too, you will be loved, you will be chosen. So I'm going to link other readings as well in the cards. So let's see, let's ask specifically, who is it you are connecting with this energy? Ooh, look at this, Two of Swords, Five of, oh my gosh, no way, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. And it's interesting because in this specific deck, the Sun looks kind of like the Lovers, while the Lovers doesn't really look like the Lovers card. This to me looks very much like the Lovers, but this is the Sun card. So I'm getting, like, first of all, Leo energy could be here. It could be Sagittarius energy, could be another even Scorpio, could be even Capricorn, to be honest here. But most importantly, what I'm getting with all this energy is that you will be exactly like love department specifically, but I think also other things in your life too, especially when it comes to creativity. You will be exactly where you want to be. You're just like with someone, you're two so in love with each other, where it's like, you know, it's almost like, you know how some people are just always like, oh my God, I cannot, like there is this couple PDA or this couple that's constantly, you know, whatever. I feel like you will be with someone. I don't think you will be very public with this person, but I feel that, look at this, we have 10 of Cups here as well. It's like you will be with someone who you're just basically going to be all over each other. I have to say, for just some of you, it could be a connection. I don't feel like it's a very old connection. Maybe if you recently met someone, but they disappointed you quickly and you were like, what the fuck? If it's more recent, I feel like it could be someone who couldn't see before. With Two of Swords, we see this man who is blindfolded. Maybe this was a person who got cold feet, who got scared of you. I don't know, Scorpio, why are you so scary? Everyone gets scared. I'm just kidding. I don't think, you know, I just feel like with Two of Swords, Five of Cups, it goes two ways here. It could be a person who you met, and I don't know, they just acted a bit weird with you. But then with the Five of Cups card here, when they realize how painful it feels to lose you, they're like, no, my God, I have to change my way. With a Wheel of Fortune to the Temperance, I cannot let Scorpio go. I gotta come to you here. You see how this page of this Temperance has sort of like the cup too. I gotta go because I cannot miss this opportunity. They going through some kind of awakening. For others of you, I feel like you're going to be connecting with a person whom, honestly, just for some of you, maybe they lost somebody they really loved before. And again, it's like, it's just for some of you. It might have been a situation where with the Five of Cups here, you know, there could have been a disappointment in their life. Maybe they just lost what they thought the love of their life. They were emotionally unavailable for some time, but I feel like the moment they see you, they realize that what they want in life is love. Again, there is no doubt here that who you're going to be connecting with is going to be in love with you. We had Two of Cups as literally the first card. So this is not one of the situations that's run or chase or whatever. There's no, it's like literally the Sun card here. You two are together. You two are loving each other. Let's look a little more into your connection. what you need to know. Oh, I'm sorry, too many cards. Let me do a reshuffle actually. Again, this is a little darker theme, but it's funny, like we're using a very dark deck, but the reading is like so full of love and stuff. So go figure, get Scorpio stuff. You know, I always shuffle this deck when I do a reading for myself without issues. I start doing like YouTube reading. It is like crazy. Okay, let's see. Do you hear any sounds? It's Saturday night, or was it Friday night? Whatever night it is, I'm recording this. So sometimes the neighbors have a little fun. Spring break too, so yeah, let's see. Let's look at your connection. Interesting judgment, one side of the connection. We have, what is this? 7 of Wands, another side of the connection, person A, person B. Let's see connection energy. Ooh, Death card. Wow. And look at this. We have here the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting from this, so this is person A, person B. There is this energy where something is coming back. And again, it doesn't mean anyone from the past is coming back, but I feel like something is coming back more so to the way things need to be. After, you know, there is this time here, right, in this card. And there's somebody almost like, I wouldn't want to say they are resisting. I'm almost getting that this person is actually showing them the way, as much as scary as they look. I feel like there is a realization that a person has, again, doesn't have to be with you necessarily in a way like, oh, they left you before and now they're coming back because they realize they can lose you. It could be like that, but maybe there's a person who realizes that they don't want to live a life where there's just empty, you know, no connections, or they're alone, and it's time for them to meet somebody they can have a loving connection with, they having that awakening. And also with Judgment card, it's like everything here is coming to where it needs to be. Death card here as the connective energy represents you both are going through a transformation. You both are also understanding you want depth, you want something real. Honestly, for a lot of you, you have synastry chart, which is basically astrology. Like, let's say you are a Scorpio sun, they could have Scorpio Venus, or let's say you're Scorpio rising, they could have Scorpio moon. So for some of you, it's somebody literally who is very similar to you, who has similarities with your astrology chart and a synastry connection in Scorpio. But what I'm getting here, let's go a little further before we go to the extended. Let's see a little more. Tell me a little more about person A and person B. We have here Queen of Pentacles, and we have here the World. I feel what you both are is established people who want something more out of life. Queen of Pentacles, honestly, very much Judgment here. Queen of Pentacles could be you, Scorpio, where you are in an energy where you have different things. You have manifested different success in your life. You've manifested an energy where you are ready to be connected to your purpose. You are ready to be with your true soulmate. This is the person who I feel like, you know, they've been lost. I'm getting that this could be a person, again, you could know them already. They might have made a choice which was stupid. They might have got scared. They might have gotten a cold feet, whatever. But I feel like after being lost, after losing some time, universe pushes them where they need to be, and they're coming back home. They're going to where they know they belong. They're going in the right direction here. Let's just see how the person you're connecting with is feeling about you, and we'll take this to the extended. How do they feel about you? Look at this. We have here Knight of Swords. We have here the Magician, oh my god, and we have here the Ace of Pentacles, again, bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Again, this might have been something that was a lot for them to process. Knight of Swords card here, or it's currently, is a lot. They've been trying to be logical about things. They've been trying to understand this from a logical perspective, but little did they know is with the Ace of Pentacles next to the Magician, you manifested them and they manifested you. So this was some kind of energy where you both might have not known what you're doing. Maybe they had ideal person, maybe you had ideal person, maybe you were at the right place at the right time and they were there too. But basically with the Magician to the Ace of Pentacles, the way everything aligned and the way how everything happened was always meant to be. This is the energy which was with the Ace of Pentacles in divine timing. This is the energy, which is like, maybe the way things happen is that you met on a specific date, which triggered specific transit, either from you or for them, maybe for both of you, or just there was something very significant about how you found each other, that basically this is the energy with the Magician to the Ace of Pentacles that has limitless potential. And basically here, you both chose each other. And it is something that's divine. Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. They will want to give you things and offer you things. I feel like your time is important. Four of Wands, I feel like this could be, again, there's something here about this person recently also going through some kind of loss, which is also what made them realize what is that they truly want. Because they don't want to be in a position where, I feel like maybe they're going through a stage where everybody around them is getting married or has a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they don't want to be alone. So with the Chariot card here, I feel like they're choosing, oh my God, they're choosing with the Chariot card here to pursue you, to pursue love. And most important in this situation, look at this, how we have the same, it's Raven, right? Look at this, how it's appearing here. Spirit chose this. It's like, this is divine. This is from above. This is meant to be. So we have a connection here that this is meant to be. This is the connection that's meant to be. You were chosen by this person. I feel like they chose you. You chose them. You manifested them. They manifested you. You both, I feel, are in love here. And anyway, we'll take this to the extended to look more at this. We'll figure out more about their feelings, how they see you. Is there any other blockage to the connection? What you need to know, what you need to prepare with. We'll keep going with this deck, and we'll also take Tarot de la Nuit. I love playing with Tarot de la Nuit. It's just so incredible. So yeah, and we'll clarify more with the Rider-Waite as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links to the down below. Talk soon. Bye.